Hello friends, my name is Masood. Today we shall discuss about topic the introduction to PHP programming language. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in programming languages and you want to learn about it. So let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, PHP stand for Hypertext Preprocessor language. It is a programming language which is basically runs on the server side, and it's designed for web development. Generally we use this programming language for web development. However, it can be used in general purpose languages as well for general purpose programming. The history, if we talk about history of PHP preprocessor language, PHP was created by Rasmus Ledford in 1994, and initially it was stood for personal homepage, but it was later renamed as PHP. Hypertext Preprocessor highlight its role in dynamic web page creation. Whenever we want to handle the page dynamically. For example, you have a web page and you want that some values should come from database, for example, so you can use PHP language in the web page. Also, if you want to take some dynamic decisions on the web page, so you can also use PHP language. So PHP is basically used in a web page for server-side scripting whenever we want to involve database or implement some business logic. The syntax of the PHP language is very similar to C language, Java and Perl. It's basically embedded in the HTML code and enclosed with the this tag, then question mark PHP, and then closing this tag. Okay, so whenever we are this tag in the HTML, so that means it is the script which basically runs on the server side. Server-side scripting is basically means it's executed on the server and the result will be sent on the client browser. So if there is a script in the PHP, so basically page renders on the client side. When it's found that there is a PHP code, it will send the request to the server, and then from the server we get the response from the server side. So it enables the creation of dynamic web pages by generating HTML, handling forms, managing sessions, and interacting with the databases. Data types supported in PHP are many. For example, integer, floats, strings, booleans, arrays, and objects. Integers are the whole numbers. Floats are the real number. For example, integer is 23, float is 23.5. Strings are basically character values. For example, ABC1, and then boolean are yes and no. Arrays are the sequential storage. Basically, objects are basically classes, objects of the classes. Basically, type juggling also possible in PHP to automatically convert variable types in certain contexts wherever it is required. Variables in PHP start with the $sign. Variable names are case sensitive. For example, whenever you want to store some value in a program, you can create a variable. For example, result is a variable, so it will always start with a $sign, and it is case sensitive. Case sensitive means that, for example, capital ABC and small abc are not the same in variable. It is different in the PHP. So many times it happens that it creates confusion or problem for developer in the PHP code. Control structures are there. Control structure means that if then else statement, like if condition is true then this code, if else execute this code. Switch statements are there. Loops are there. For, while, do, while. So friend, if you have a programming background, so definitely you will find this very easy to code in the PHP language. Functions are also there in the PHP language. Built-in functions are there for tasks like string manipulation, file handling, mathematical operations. Users can define their own functions as well. So functions, built-in function and custom functions are also possible in PHP language. Arrays are there in the PHP language. Arrays can be indexed or associative as well. They can hold a mix of data types and are versatile for handling sets of related data. It's very interesting that generally in C language and other languages, it hold the same data types in the arrays. However, in PHP you can have a mixed data types of arrays as well. Then super global. Super global means that PHP has several predefined global arrays known as super globals, like $get, $post, $session, and the $server, which hold data from HTTP request, session variables, and server information. That is why it is called as super global in PHP. Next is the database connectivity. PHP can be connected with many databases including MySQL, PostgreSQL, and others. Commonly used databases are MySQLi, which is called as MySQL Improved, and PDO, PHP Data Objects, which is extensions for database interaction. So PHP is very lightweight and can be integrated with many databases wherever it is required. PHP also supports object-oriented programming, so it allows creation of classes, objects. Also, it supports includes inheritance, encapsulation, and polymorphism. Inheritance means parent-child relationship. That means the features of the parent class can be inherited automatically in the child class. Encapsulation means the hiding of data with the concept of methods, functions, and data. Polymorphism means the same method can be have different behaviors. That means polymorphism. Poly means more than two actually, and morphism means behavior. So it is basic concepts of the object oriented are also available in PHP. File handling is also possible in PHP. PHP provides functions for reading, writing, and manipulating files on the server side. File upload and download functionalities are commonly implemented in PHP, which is a very big feature of PHP language. Security, if we talk about, PHP has features for handling security aspects like form validation, data sanitization, and protection against common web vulnerabilities. Techniques like parameterized queries are used to prevent SQL injection. So see, with respect to security, PHP is also very strong. Then frameworks. PHP has numerous frameworks nowadays available to standardize the development process. Very popular frameworks are Laravel, Symfony, CodeIgniter, and Zen. These are very popular frameworks, friend, and if you are a web developer, you must have to Google these frameworks to learn about this, especially Laravel and Symfony as well. Community and documentation. PHP has a large and active community of developers available. Extensive documentation is available on official PHP websites, providing information about functions, syntax, and best practices. So if you are a person who is willing to start career in the field of PHP development, so lots of material available for with respect to documentation, with respect to syntax and best practices, so that you can easily improve your skills in the field of PHP software programming and software development. Friend, PHP is basically a widely used programming language for web development, and it has contributed to the creation of dynamic and interactive websites. It's a server-side language. It's versatile, and combination of a large number of available libraries and frameworks makes it a very popular choice for beginners and experienced developers. And if you are a person who is basically starting coding for website development, and you know that your website will definitely involve some business logic and some server-side scripting, so you must have to use this language of PHP. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thank you.